Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we are going to take a look at the energy for August 8th, which is the day of the Lion's Gate, through Sunday, August 14th. As we start off this week, you have the moon in your creative house, particularly if you are a Leo rising. It would be in your creative house, but it's in fellow fire sign of I wanted to say Jupiter, but it's actually Sagittarius. You start off with a heated situation. Look at that beautiful fiery energy and that butterfly. This is the energy of judgment. There's been some big shakeups happened last week, right? Lots of things coming in that's really been, wow, your transformation house. You have justice. You have the energy of justice, of bringing things into balance. Oh, really want tea there. Okay. All right. Okay, so in the area of what have you been thinking a lot about, we have this Nine of Pentacles. This, how can I find the balance? It's standing on one foot. That's very independent. It is grounded. It is building on something. It's got that pink flamingo energy of, it kind of reminds me of a Leo, right? Of showing yourself off. But flamingos, they turn pink because of what they eat. So what you ingest, what you take in into your energy, the people, the situations, what are you watching on TV, what are you listening to, who are you interacting with, they all help to color your life. And are you shiny and bright and vibrant the way that that you're meant to be? Because your energy is loud, right? It's the roar of the lion. It comes from the heart space, very much this pink energy. It comes from the heart space, and it's shared out into the world with so much confidence. And the pink flamingos, as they strut through the water, they become, it's hard not to look at them. They're beautiful. They walk with elegance, and you're building on something. You're building on something that is it feels very solitary and very much yours. Now, so for some of you, you could be starting a business, or you could have been going through a major transformation in your life. And it has 22. It has completed a major cycle. Okay, so overall energy, the Five of Cups. This is definitely some difficult energy that you've been working through, but to be honest, you guys just got hit with so much powerful energy at that new moon in your sign, because right after the new moon in your sign, we had the exact conjunction of Taurus of Uranus and the North Node, and fiery 2 days later, fiery Mars joined in the party, and this was squaring the energy of that new moon in your sign. And so this Five of Cups, the heart's not pink here, is it? It's blue. It's almost like the deep emotional energy of going into that Pisces water, where you feel like it's been so difficult and I'm kind of alone, and how do I manage this? But I want to point out, even though in this one it actually shows all 5 cups tipping or tipped over, usually you see at least 2 standing, but here we have the crow. And the crow is looking to the future, and the crow is magic. And so there's this solitary energy of flying away from what doesn't work for you and creating a situation that has been in divine timing and divinely orchestrated, when you have the Judgment card and Justice here in the area to transform. And the difficulty is the card of death, the transformation. Now, you could have literally lost somebody recently, but it's definitely an end of a seriously major cycle. This major arcana deck, because I'm using the Naked Heart, has a bonus card, and I don't know what it means, but you have it for your outgoing card. So I just kind of want to jump in there because oh, that's not it. I thought that was going to be it. Let's see here. What does it say? I radiate a pure vibrational level, at a pure vibrational level, calling in all that I need at this time to stay in alignment with my path. The universe is highlighting my gifts and asking me to trust myself and my intuition. As we start this week at that Lion's Gate, that 8-8 gateway, that thing that opens up for you, it is a very large portal. Very large portal. We've been in it already for, about 10 days, and there's at least another 10 days of it. And the energy kind of, as you step into the gateway, you can feel the pull and the magnetic pull of it. And now we're in the heart of it. We're in the heart of it on Monday the 8th. And so here you are standing there at the threshold of change, and they are asking you to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to listen to what your heart needs. To listen to what your heart needs. To remember that you are a very brave heart. In the area of what to think about moving forward, we have the King of Swords. Or the Queen. I'm not sure. They call it the Heart of Swords. I'm looking at this Panther energy. I think it's the Queen, because this would be the intuitive energy, right? I almost would feel like it would be bold, and this is in the night. The Panther moves through the darkness in the night. That's why it's black. And so it's the intuition, and it's going within. And so this is head-heart coherence. This is using knowledge and information to inform the wisdom of the heart, but allowing yourself to follow the heart. Follow the heart. Leo, you lead with your heart, follow the heart. In the recent past, there's been a lot of the Seven of Swords energy, this lion sneaking, whatever crap going on. Lots of things that maybe you weren't aware of, and almost like someone slinking off into the night, taking some of the information with them, and maybe that information has been hard to come by, because here we have the Two of Wands, and it's depicted with this crystal ball and the two wands, like the indecision. And it's funny because these swords right here are crossed the same way those two wands are crossed around trying to get the information. And I'm not really sure that it's so much about someone lying and sneaking and slithering off into the dark, as much as that there's been a lack of information. And whether that has been by someone on purpose, with a nefarious purpose, or whether or not it just wasn't revealed yet. Because the light in the new moon, it's low, right? It's low, it's quiet, it's in the dark, right? But as the illumination starts moving toward that full moon that happens on the 12th, I believe on the 12th, on the 11th. So it happens this week. I think the illumination comes in. It happens, depends on where you are in the world, right? But it happens late in the evening here in the Eastern Time Zone. It happens at 9:36 p.m. 9:36 p.m. on Thursday. And at the time of that full moon, Venus is now in your sign, Leo. And she's bringing in that energy of self-worth, self-esteem. What do you value? And so where things have been dark and you're not receiving enough information, the difficulty was in trying to decide, what do I let go of in order to transform my life? And so this judgment comes in. It's the justice, balancing the justice. There's a lot of cards around balance. You've got this Two of Wands. You've got the Justice card. In the action to take moving forward, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it comes with the Ace of Pentacles. So balancing, finding the balance, but focusing on what it is that you really want. It's almost as though you've been trying to balance you juggling something, because it was actually in the reverse. And even though I don't really read reversals when I do this, it feels important. It feels like it was out of balance, out of sync, and it's almost as though you set something down and you choose one. Because the Two of Wands asks you to choose one wand to proceed forward, or to gather another wand and work collaboratively with others. But there's a lot of energy here of independence, and so I feel like it's like you set one of these down, You set one of these pentacles down. You've been juggling. Time's up on one of them, right? It's the hourglass. And when the sand runs out, then there's only what's at the top because the bottom one is covered in sand. So smashed glass, take the top one. That's the one you focus on. Using your intuition to lead you forward, to lean into what is important to you. In the heart space moving forward, we do have the Hermit and the Four of Wands, which tells me there's a need to pull your energy in order for you to grow, to look at those. Those are like the Queen of Wands, sunflowers there. In order for you to be able to figure out where the next phase is, there's this time of quiet, of solitude, of pulling in the energy, distilling down what has happened and allowing yourself to process it, to figure out who you are. We've got this Owl of Wisdom here bringing in the key. And then in the future, there's an opportunity. But I feel like the key right now is you finding yourself. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you to go with this. The first one is going to be for the gateway. Like, what kind of a gateway are you stepping through to be in your power? What is the advice for you with this gateway energy? You get 2, 3. Okay. So, you have taking action. What is the action? The action is to simplify your life and accept what is. There has been look, this white rose here and the white rose of death. There is a situation that is done. It's over. It was not easy because it's in the area of the mountains. This is a very difficult transition. Very difficult letting go. Whether it is a career, a close family member, a friend, a partnership, business or personal. There's a major ending. It's a serious release and letting go. It could be a community. It could be that you had to make a decision to move out of someplace to go someplace else. But this is all energy where it was about the judgment that I can't be here anymore because if I'm here in this energy, I'm not growing, I'm not becoming, I'm not fully who I am. And so there's a justice, the balancing of karma, the bringing things back. And there's this singular focus on what's important for you and having the courage to move forward in it. So the moon moves through 3 different signs this week. And so it starts off this week in Capricorn. So it's in Capricorn on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so just a little extra advice on how to use that. It says dive under the surface. This is using the first part of the week. Okay, so the moon in Capricorn. We've got Pluto currently in Capricorn. Pluto in Capricorn is trying to restructure phases of your life. And so when you've got this turtle here with this Four of Wands, it's really definitely encouraging you to take some time for yourself, dive deep into it. Means feel the emotions that you need to feel, but also look at the base structures and what needs to be transmuted, transformed. Pluto will be opposing Venus because in Cancer. And so this is the definitely how do you feel about the restructuring of your life kind of energy going on here. And then on Thursday, at the day of that full moon, it's in Aquarius. So we've got the moon in Aquarius there, and then it's there on Friday, and it's there like Wednesday evening, and then Thursday, and then part of Friday. And you got a lot here. You have the eagle. The eagle always encourages you to take the higher vantage point, to see things from a wider perspective. You have the goose. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. So simplify yourself, allow yourself to accept what is and to move forward and to take action. And here you have the bluebird of happiness. And so I think that whispering in the dark of your soul, this blue here, the reason all the cups are tipped over is because that was not bringing the happiness. But the song of the bluebird off in the distance is offering you the opportunity to start sliding toward your happiness, toward your joy, toward what it is that you want and what it is that you need in your life. And I think that that need and that desire comes from stepping through this gateway, accepting that transformation is happening, and then trusting your heart and following your heart. It becomes really important. Friday afternoon, the moon's going to move into Pisces, and with it comes energy of the new beginnings. So Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday. So this is this energy of nurturing. There's 4 eggs there, which kind of reminds me of the 4 of Wands. It creates opportunity and stability for you. So go ahead this week and pull your energy in, assess the situation, and listen to your heart, because your heart knows what it needs. The overall energy is the blue heart, but at the end of the week, it's beating strong and healthy and vibrantly again. All right? You guys take really good care of yourself. Talk to you soon.